Welcome everybody to another edition of Kevin's Commentary, and what an honor it is today, what a thrill to have a lovely young lady, Wyoming native, with us today, Audra DeStefano. I have a hard time, is that pretty close? Anyway, one thing we know about her, she is a heck of a track athlete, and I know it had to be a thrill, Audra, going back to the hometown to compete in the Wyoming colors last week. Now you're going to get to do that again this week on Friday at Gillette. What's it feel like to go back home and compete for the university there?
It's a lot of fun. It's different because I'm there with different people and a little bit higher level, but it's also very comforting to be around familiar faces and be around people that you know will support you no matter how you do.
Now you were recruited out of high school, out of Campbell County High School. Was there any doubt that you'd come to Wyoming, or did you have some choices to make?
I had a few choices, but I really liked Wyoming, and the financial package was nice with the lots of academic and not as much athletic, which I thought was a bit more secure. Well,
we say that about academics because this young lady is a chemical engineering major at the university. We know that this is an excellent engineering school at the University of Wyoming, and that probably had a lot to do with your decision. What would you like to do with that degree once you're all done with everything?
I hope to work in the energy industry, partly because I think in the future we'll have a lot of trouble coming up with enough energy just to supply people in a renewable way, and so I'd like to be able to help be a part of that solution.
Well, we bring that up because it's got to be a challenge and a half to compete in track as you do, and then have this academic load as well. Has that been a challenge?
It is, but I think having so much to do helps you manage your time really well because you have to. And it's nice to have a little bit of a release to come to practice and just get to burn off some steam. So I like it.
Of course, you had some challenges last year. You became sick and wasn't able to compete. That had to be difficult for you in your first year here.
I think that was hard, and it made my schooling hard too, so I think I affected my grades a little bit, but nothing too major.
So now you're at full strength, obviously. You ran the 6th best mile in the history of the University of Wyoming last time out at Gillette. Now you get another opportunity this week. Is there something about that track that gets you going a little bit better? You obviously had a great performance.
I really like that track. It's a nice track. I don't know, it's just nice. And then I'm comfortable there and lots of good memories there. So it was just a place that I felt very comfortable to go out and see what I could do.
Of course, you're in cross country. You're also a middle distance runner for the track side of it, indoor and outdoor. Do you have a preference?
Well, I've only done one track race so far, so I'm not totally sure. I think the track is a little bit more naturally what I'm good at. But I love cross, and I love the cross kids, and the events are fun, and it's fun to go out and run in different parks. And so they're both very enjoyable, but just in different ways.
Maybe you're too young for this yet, but do you set goals for yourself as a sophomore now? I want to hit these marks, or do you really think about that?
I always set goals. I have goals from when I was a freshman in high school that I still haven't met. So yeah, there's always goals.
That performance at Gillette, were you pleased with that? Obviously you probably expect you can do more.
Yeah, there's some times I'd like to see on the clock. It'd be cool.
Okay. Well, we really enjoy having you at the University of Wyoming, Audra, and we wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Okay. You guys stay with us. We'll have another edition of the Kevin's Commentary next week.